Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be getting ready with you guys, doing a makeup look using some kind of hot new makeup. Most of the newest stuff in my collection, a lot of this stuff I have tried a bit of, not too much, and then some is very new. I haven't even tried it yet, so I thought I would go ahead and film one of these because I wanted to show you guys some of the newest makeup products and how they work. And I'm so annoyed with I woke up with this like 2 days ago, and it's like, oh, at least I can cover it up with concealer. But other than that, my skin has been pretty clear, so I don't know. I was kind of surprised. I don't know what caused that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. First thing I'm going to do is prime using this Tatcha primer, the Liquid Silk Canvas. This is probably my newest primer, and I do really enjoy it. And it's basically exactly like the putty, except obviously in a liquid form, but I feel like they perform pretty much the same. So I did declutter my putty one and have just been keeping this, but I do really like these just to kind of smooth everything. I do feel like it gives like a blurring effect, but I do really like this one for my skin type. I think it works well. Next, for the foundation, I don't have any super new ones in my collection, but this is the most recent one that I purchased, the Anastasia Luminous foundation here. I have the shade 150W. Hopefully this will match. I'm so excited to try this out, and hopefully it works for my skin. I'll try to show you guys it like towards the end of the day as well, so you can see how everything held up, but I really wanted to test this out today, and hopefully it holds up on my oily skin and isn't too dewy. So I'm just going to use my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. I always use these for foundations. I feel like it gives me the best coverage. So I love these kind of like flat top brushes like this. Did about one pump so far, and I'm just going to spread this all over. I think this shade is actually a really good match. I feel like this honestly looks so beautiful on the skin. It's very flawless looking. It does have a bit of a dewy effect, but it's nothing major. I just feel like it looks actually very airbrushed on the skin. It's so stunning. I'm going to add a little bit more because I am a full coverage girl. And just kind of dab this on. So here's how it looks. Honestly, stunning. I really like the finish of this. We'll have to see how it holds up, but I'm very impressed. I feel like it covered mostly everything. I still have that little spot there, but I'm going to go in with concealer to kind of cover that up. But since we have kind of the base of our makeup done, I am going to move over to the eyes. So for the palette, I'm going to be using this one. I just picked this up not too long ago from the Sephora Memorial Day sale. This is the KVD Lolita Por Vida palette, and a lot of you guys were asking about this one, so we'll have to see how this looks on the eyes. I really love the color scheme in here. It's very much warm neutrals, lots of mauve tones. So the first shade I am going to go into is called Enamorada, which is this. It's almost a peachy tone. Just for the crease, I actually didn't put any primer on, but I'm going to try and do like a half cut crease look because I'm also going to be testing on camera one of the Too Faced melted liquid shadows. This color is actually really nice. It's actually pretty pigmented, more than I thought it would be, and it seems to be blending really well as well. I'm going to go in with actually the Lolita Por Vida shade here and put that in the crease as well. Kind of going to bring it up a bit more. I can see that it does get a little patchy like in the corners here, but it does blend out, and it's light enough that it's not making it super noticeable. So it does take a bit of blending, I will say, with the darker shades in the palette. I can see maybe the drawback with this palette is actually the fact that it doesn't have enough darker tones, because these actually, it goes on actually pretty light, especially with these darker shades, I will say. So I can see this maybe not working for all skin tones. Alright, so next I'm going to take this Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Shadow. You guys know I've been raving about, these, but I haven't tried this one yet, the Cocoa Cream, but I feel like this would be such a good one for cut creases because it's like a cream shade basically in liquid form. So I'm going to just start with one eye first. We'll put this all over the lid just a little bit and diffuse that out with our finger. I feel like they blend best with the finger, and you have to work really fast with them because they do dry pretty quickly, but they do stay on all day. So I did wet my brush a bit. I'm gonna go into the shade Luna, which is this metallic one here. And that's gonna go right on that Too Faced one that we had. So that's how that looks. I think that the shade looks really pretty, but I feel like we've kind of lost that maroon that we used. I guess I can kind of see why people don't really love this palette. I feel like there is really pretty shimmers in here, but the mattes are just a little bit too light, I think. And they're still a bit patchy there. So I don't know. But I really do like that shimmer shade on the lid. I'm going to take a little bit of Juanita here, this like brown, matte brown, and smudge that on the lower lash line. So that's the eyes for the most part. I don't love how this one came out. I don't know. I feel like I went a little too far out there, but I will clean that up with concealer. But yeah, I think this palette is okay. I did get it on sale, which I probably wouldn't pay the full price for it, but if you want something just really easy to throw on, it's really nice. But I do think these shades are a little more on the lighter side in tone. So I wouldn't say it's like amazing. I'd probably give it like a 3.5 stars out of 5. All right, for my concealer, I'm going to use this Yensa. This is the BC concealer, full coverage. I haven't tried this yet. I got it in an Ipsy actually, and I feel like this is actually pretty new. I have, let's see, this is in light neutral. I do have their Yensa BC cream, which I absolutely love. So I feel like I would like this as well. I'm just going to dot it a little bit since it's supposed to be full coverage. I feel like we really don't need a lot of product. Ooh. So yeah, I got a little bit there. I'm just going to do a little dot, so I feel like that's all we'll really need. And go in with this Artiste brush to blend it in. That looks really pretty on the skin, I must say. Pretty impressed. I'll have to see how it holds up. I'm gonna set with a bit of Peach Perfect powder. And I'm just gonna put this all over. I kind of like to set my foundation now before doing my like bronzer and cheek stuff, just because I feel like powder on powder blends out much better. So that's kind of what I've been doing, but I feel like not many people do that, at least on camera. So next I'm gonna do my brows. I actually have this from IT Cosmetics. We'll see how this is. It's not super new, but I haven't used it yet. It's the Brow Power Perfector, and it's in Universal Taupe, so it might be a little dark on me. We'll see. So I'm just gonna kind of outline, and then I like to fill in. And I'm gonna try and use a light hand. This one's actually really, really creamy, so the product goes on really easily. But I don't like stuff that's always like Universal Taupe and stuff like that. I'm sure they probably have more shades because obviously this isn't gonna work for everyone. I'll have to double check, but I don't know. I just don't like universal kind of things because nothing's really universal. It's gonna be tricky, I think, to fill in since it's pretty creamy. I definitely have to do some blending. So I'm gonna take the spoolie and just blend all that. I kind of like to go back and forth. It kind of blends the product out so there's no harsh lines. It looks a lot more natural that way. I actually think that looks pretty good. Not bad. I actually blended out really nicely. For mascara, I'm gonna go in with this CoverGirl one. It's the Exhibitionist Uncensored. And it's the Extreme Black Noir Extreme, it says. So I guess this is supposed to be more intense than their regular Exhibitionist. Let's see how this is. Here's the lash compared to the one with nothing on. I actually do feel like it is pretty lengthening, I will say, but it does get a bit clumpy. But I feel like it looks nice. Other than that, you just have to kind of be careful. I don't think I'm like obsessed with this, I must say. It's okay, but it's probably not going to be like my favorite go-to. I wouldn't probably repurchase this. Now I'm going to get into the cheeks. I'm so excited to show you guys my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is the Airbrush bronzer. I have shade number 2 medium. This thing is huge. I've been using it a couple times. I think I like it. I've been obsessed with using this Sephora bronzer brush. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. This thing is humongous, but I just love it to quickly bronze all over the face. It's called the Pro Bronzer 80. It's fairly new as well, so I'm going to dip in a little bit there. And then we're going to make like a 3 motion, so I like to start here and just kind of bronze up. This is definitely a more subtle bronzer. It's very warm toned as well. But I do like just how natural it is on the skin. Alright, so there's bronzer. So far I'm really liking this one, and you get so much product in there. Just a beautiful natural bronze, especially great for summertime. But yeah, this medium it's pretty warm, as you guys could see. Alright, so next is blush. I'm going to use this Lunar Beauty cheek palette. I'm so excited. I have not tried this out on the cheeks yet, but we get 6 gorgeous shades in here. They swatched amazing when I tried them the other day, so I think it's going to be good. I'm thinking for this look, I want to do the shade Stargaze, and then maybe I'll do a bit of this, not that one, Soleil on top as like a topper. Oh, that's stunning. Really beautiful. I think this is back in stock. I'll have to check. I know it came back yesterday. I don't know if it sold out again, but it is absolutely stunning. All right, so next for highlighter, I'm going to use this one from Wet n Wild. This is their Hello Halo Blush Lighter. You could probably use this one definitely as a blush topper, and then this one definitely as a highlight. So I'm just going to go in with that highlighter shade. This is in Highlight Bling. Wet n Wild always makes amazing drugstore highlighters. Oh goodness, yes, that is beautiful. Yeah, they make some of the literally the best at the drugstore if you want a really poppin' highlight. Wet n Wild. And I saw these, actually they have them at Walmart for really affordable. I'm gonna have to blend that in because actually it's kind of making a stripe, which I don't like that. I think that's a little too intense there, so I'm just patting my foundation brush on that. Alright, I think that looks good. Really impressed with that highlighter. Alright, for lips, I'm going to use this shade. This is from Artist Couture. These are fairly new as well. I know they were out of stock on Sephora for a bit, but they might be back in stock. But this is their, I think it's just their, I don't know if it's called a certain thing, but just their lipstick in Angel Baby. I have not used this shade yet, but I feel like it's perfect with this look. You guys know how I feel about nudes, so let's see. So that's what Angel Baby looks like by itself. But I do want to use this gloss. So I'm going to top it with a bit of this Buxom White Russian Sparkle Gloss to go. This will make it a little bit more pink because this one it's pretty peach. But yeah, these are really nice on the lips. Super, super creamy. I'm going to do this setting spray. This one is a new one from IT Cosmetics, the Your Skin But Better. This one has hyaluronic acid, coconut water, and aloe vera, and it says up to 16-hour wear for your makeup, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going to do a little spritz of this too. Okay, so here is the look. I feel like we're actually looking real glowy. I'm not sure how this is gonna hold up, to be honest, but I'll definitely show you guys. Like, I'm gonna try and wear at least for 6 hours today, I think. I didn't really have too many issues with the products besides what I mentioned. I feel like this looks really nice together. Just a light kind of peachy glowy look for summer. But yes, I will be back in an update to let you guys know how everything wore. Alright guys, so I am about to take my makeup off, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I did put my hair up on the whole makeup and my thoughts. For the foundation, I do feel like it oxidized a bit as I let it sit, so it does look a bit darker, and it's not bad. I feel like I like it. It's pretty oily right now though, after I've been wearing it, I'd say like 6 hours or so, but I could easily touch up with powder and it would probably be okay because I really do like the finish of it. My mascara seems to be smudging a little bit under my eyes, so I've been kind of cleaning that up. I'm not a huge fan of the eyeshadow. I see it creasing just a bit. I don't know, you guys know my thoughts on that palette. It's just not a huge favorite for me, so I could see why some people love it, some people don't really like it. I think the shimmer is really pretty in it. I thought that the bronzer, the blush I use, and the highlight is really good still, and I actually really like this It Cosmetics brow pencil too, surprisingly. So I just wanted to kind of give you an update how everything looks. But yeah, I am looking a little bit oily, so I might have to try that foundation again with like a mattifying primer and see how it is, but it just looks so pretty on the skin. So that's pretty much all I have to show you guys. Most of the products seem to work well. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these, what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.